Good morning, everybody. It's been a long time since I've done a tobacco video, piping video. A bunch of you guys have been requesting me to smoke my new, well, it's not new anymore, but my leg pipe that I've mentioned in the last video. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm actually gonna try a tobacco that I really like. Sophisticated for me, I'm kind of just like the type of person that once I find a tobacco that I like, I just smoke that and I just keep wanting to smoke that. I don't really gravitate to try new things, but recently I've been smoking the grousemoor tobacco, which is a golden Virginia tobacco manufactured in Kendal, England, established in 1792, which is amazing. So this is a tobacco that's been around for a very long time. This was purchased here in Japan, and I will input a video of that tobacco shop right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about this specific tobacco. I have tobaccoreviews.com. Just gonna give a quick little description of what this tobacco entails. This original blend from Samuel Gowith was manufactured in the heart of Lakeland for over 200 years. Using a combination of hand-stripped flue-cured leaf, grousemoor is first steamed prior to being cut. After further steaming to give grousemoor its golden color, the cut leaf is stoved, then rested. The final stage of production is the addition of a unique melange of flavors. Grousemoor is a must for smokers who want their day to have spring in the air. I have not tried many floral, citrusy type of tobaccos. Mostly the stuff that I try is like creamy, hazelnut, woody kind of stuff. So this was kind of new for me. And of course, I've already tried this tobacco. I've been smoking it the past 2 weeks. So I kind of have a nice feel for it. This blend type, of course, is aromatic, which is mostly the stuff that I go for. Contents: Virginia. The cut is ribbon, which I'll show in a little bit. You can get a 50-gram tin. It's from the UK. Is it available? It's pretty mild to medium taste. The flavoring is super strong, which I like in this tobacco. It's a traditional British tobacco that's been around for over a century. So of course it's been processed in a really interesting way, that it's been steamed and then stoved, as mentioned earlier, to develop sweet kind of flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack my tobacco and start smoking it, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. I encourage you also, if you're watching this video, to pull out your favorite pipe, your favorite tobacco, and you can smoke with me. I have my tamper ready, I have my lighter, and of course my beautiful antique leg pipe, which if you want to see the video where I show this off a little bit more, I will link it in the description. Also, I'm going to light a candle as well, because just part of the routine that I do. I'm left with just 2 beeswax candles. I already burned through my whole stack of them through the winter. It's getting to that time where I won't be lighting a candle every single day, unfortunately, but it will get hot soon, so I will have to say goodbye to this in the meantime until fall. So as you can see, it's ribbon cut, and I like this particular ribbon cut because it's super thin, and I really like that because it makes it just easier to smoke, in my opinion. Wow. Wow, it is very floral. It's lemongrassy, definitely lemongrassy. Herbal. Oh, it smells so good. I can't wait to smoke this again. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill my bowl. Let me make sure that I don't make a mess. Fill her up. So she's packed. And look, I love this pipe. It's so beautiful. Look at that silhouette. I mean, I've already gushed about it, but every time I look at it, it's also just like a beautiful object to just have on display somewhere. And it's like, for me, if I'm gonna smoke, I want it to be in a pretty pipe. Ooh. Just let her sit a bit to kind of get her going. So while she's going, I'm going to light my candle. Add a nice little glow to the video. Nothing is better than lighting a candle and smoking a pipe. She's going. There she is. Dang, it has such a nice little taste to it. I am getting like all the really floral, kind of tangy, citrusy notes. Like I said earlier, from when I was smelling it, it has that really strong lemongrass, and I'm totally getting the lemongrass in the room note. It's just so pleasant. It's a very springy type of tobacco, and so fitting because, I mean, it's spring. Everything is green, wildflowers are growing everywhere, the sky is bright blue, there's a nice breeze outside. They need to make like a perfume version of this tobacco. I would totally wear it. Also, in the last video, somebody was recommending to practice to try to hold the tobacco in my mouth hands-free. And with this one, it's really difficult because, as you can see, it kind of flares out this way, and I'm always really paranoid that the tobacco will just like fall out. See? Well, right now I can do it, but if you just want a nice simple smoke with a little bit of floral essences and you're outside and it's spring and it's just like a calming day, this is perfect for this. It burns really, really well. Dang, that is real nice. I really recommend this one. Even for you guys that don't like aromatic stuff, I mean, who cares? It's pleasant, it's nice. I'm smoking it at a steady pace. I think it's very fitting with this pipe because it does have this floral essences. It's kind of feminine. Don't let that sway you. Come on, try it. It's not that big of a deal. Actually, while I'm smoking this, I wanted to show off, I wanted to show off some of these incredible Matchbox labels that I purchased, and they are incredible. They're like from the 1920s. They're very like Art Deco-y, which is my favorite. Okay, so this is the first one. It's super beautiful. I'm actually really shocked how these were preserved, because usually people would just throw away the matchboxes once they're done with them, but the fact that somebody extracted the labels and then preserved them. And I plan to put these on display somewhere. I'm trying to figure out, where. Here's another matchbox. This is from a cafe. And it's kind of sad to think that like the majority of these places just like don't exist anymore. I'm glad that we can preserve their existence through artifacts that are left behind. But this one's really beautiful. This little cafe with a harlequin girl on a martini glass. Beautiful coloring, very simple, minimalistic. The red, the black, the white, and the gold. It kind of has like a little foiling to it. You can't really tell in this video. And then this one's the last one. This is actually my favorite one. I mean, look how incredible this is. She's smoking a cigarette. Again, Art Deco-y, very minimalistic, thin lines, simple coloring, beautiful design. I live for this stuff. I'm like obsessed with the signage here, the labels. I just love labels. I mean, I can even show you one I have on my wall right now in a little bit. I love typography. I will show you this incredible label. I just love feminine beauty product labels, perfume, any kind of toiletry, soaps, makeup, anything. Really obsessed with. And this one's just so beautiful. Like, look at that. Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy every time I look. When I'm like getting ready in the morning, I just like looking at that, I also want to show off this incredible perfume bottle I recently purchased, again, at another antique shop. Kind of go ham at the antique shop. I made this really pretty flower arrangement. These are corn flowers that I'm currently growing. This little bit in the middle is dried pink jasmine. These are just some wildflowers that I picked from the side of the road, and this is just bleached pink pampas grass. Kind of give it that flouncy look, and I just really think it's so pretty. And look at this label. Isn't that just amazing? Oh my goodness, it's so gorgeous. I die over things like this. Of course, it came with the stopper, but I want to use it as a vase. I also got this little beautiful bottle. It's a topical thing that you put on your skin. Of course, I'm not going to use it. This is like probably over 60 or 70 years old, but it's mostly just for decorative purposes. But just please look at this incredible label. Here's a little close-up. I mean, isn't that amazing? It has this beautiful green color. The bottle itself is incredible. Anyway, this is the kind of stuff that I have on display. Oh, and there's my insane, creepy, cupie, burlesque Betty Boop head. This is actually celluloid, so this is like pre-plastic. Someone added these feathers, but I do love celluloid toys. I kind of collect them as well. Another useless item that I collect for no reason, but I'm really fascinated by toys from the past. Any kind of like Betty Boop, Cupie paraphernalia, I always kind of gravitate towards. But I use it over this, and it's a little creepy, but whatever, I don't care. And here I have one of my favorite Ray dolls. This I found at a Hard Off, which is kind of like a secondhand store here. And I found this incredible Ray with like ribbons, and she has like a little, I don't know if you can see, but she has like little angel wings, and I'm like, wow, this is so adorable. I have to get it. And then when I went to Tokyo a few months back, I believe, I found this vintage Ray. And this one's really amazing because she has a flip phone, and I just love her outfit, something that I would totally wear myself. And it's just so cute. And of course I need to stop with the figurines because it's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. So I want to read some reviews about this tobacco just to see what other people have said about it. So this one's kind of short and sweet. Soul Sister said, and by the way, this is on tobaccoreviews.com. She said that the grousemoor was one of the first blends that I fell in love with as a new pipe smoker. Now, nearly 3 years later, I still really like it. It is a tobacco that has a very unique taste that is sweet with a strong floral note, and I can taste the lemongrass. Absolutely. I think grousemoor is something you either like or dislike, but I do enjoy this blend. It could be because it is so unique and different from anything else I smoke. This blend doesn't seem to change at all throughout the bowl and doesn't have a bite. Exactly. Reminds me of being in a field of freshly bloomed flowers on a warm spring summer afternoon. Absolutely. She rated it, the room note, pleasant to tolerable. The taste is medium, yes. Flavoring, medium to strong. Yeah, I would say it's medium. Strength, mild to medium, and she gave it 4 stars. So nice. I really love Eurobeat music. I love Super Eurobeat. I love the series SEB, which has come out of Japan and is actually the longest music compilation series of all time. I went to a secondhand shop and I found these amazing Eurobeat compilation albums. Now, I was drawn to this immediately visually because it has this very early 2000s, late 90s kind of illustration style, which features these kind of gyaru girls. And I'm like so obsessed with it. So this is the first one, so you can see. And I can't wait to rip these CDs. Here's the second one. Okay, and here's the third one. The packaging is really amazing. And I haven't seen anybody on YouTube upload from this series particularly, so I will rip the entire thing. Of course, I want to listen to it and then rip it and then scan all the inserts and supplemental things that are included in the CDs. I wanted to show off these Hello Kitty socks that I recently purchased, which is so cute. Also wanted to show off this Chobbits rare item, really. It's this tin. It includes a puzzle of this illustration. Love Chobbits. I grew up with Clamp manga and anime. It's kind of like formative to my childhood, especially Cardcaptor Sakura. And lastly, I have this incredible tour guide of the post-punk new wave band called Zelda. They're They're a Japanese all-girl band. I highly recommend if you're into that kind of thing. So this is their concert tour from 1985 and 1986. It includes full, beautiful spread, photos of all the band members and like facts about them, like their blood type, etc., etc. Really, really cute. I've already scanned this in full. This was such a cool find, honestly. Paraphernalia from Zelda is kind of hard to find. It's kind of a special piece in my little collection. Once you purchase any kind of ribbon comic, you would get like supplemental free items, and has not been opened, and I do plan on opening it. You could possibly get one of these illustrations from your favorite characters. Kind of exciting. So these character card collection from the 90s. So I'm really excited to open this up and see what I would get. Dang, the apartment smells so good. Oh, I'm recently drying these little sacks of lavender, and this is a recent assortment that I dried, and I really like how this came out in this cute little like blue bottle, you know? Just walking around the apartment, making everything smell nice and floral. Dang, I'm already shiny. Hard to use. I have to use these right here. Little oil blotting sheets. It's not summer, it's still spring, but she's getting a little warm out. So I have to like carry these things with me because I produce a lot of oil. I have very oily skin. I'm like normal during the winter. Like that's like my ideal skin because I can get really oily very quickly. The flavor gets a lot stronger when you're kind of heading towards the bottom of the bowl. Yeah, I mean, I really recommend this. Please, if you haven't already, give it a try. Have an open mind about it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Just have to tamper it a bit. Yeah, I'm almost finished with my pipe. I'm getting to the very bottom. Also, for those that are like beginning, sometimes if you have like a really wet mouth or you salivate a lot, especially when you have like really tasty, kind of beautiful smelling aromatic stuff, you do tend to salivate. Sometimes you might get like some of that return. I don't know what that's called. But those that are seasoned, they know what I'm talking about. One way to kind of like counteract that, tilt your pipe like this, and it'll kind of like go down, because that is kind of gross and you don't want to taste that or swallow that, so don't do that. Tilt a little bit and some of that saliva or whatever heads back down. I'm going to go ahead and smoke the rest of it. Enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or night, wherever you're at. Thanks for watching and for the comments, and I do appreciate the positivity. Just enjoying the little pleasures of life. That's all you can do. The world is a chaotic, flawed, scary place sometimes, and sometimes you just need to fill your life with an occasional treat once in a while. Doesn't hurt. You know, it's good to just sit down and enjoy something, kind of log off, take it easy. Life's too short, and you know, there is a temporal nature of our lives, so it's good to just contemplate and relax, enjoy, be still. Sometimes we get caught up with just everything else. Current events, the state of everything, it can be a little bit troubling on the mind. It can cause stress, it can cause anxiety. Anxiety of the unknown, anxiety of what tomorrow may bring, what the next year will bring. It's good to just have faith, abandon yourself from all of that, and just occasionally enjoy a nice pipe or cigar or whatever thing that you like to do. On that note, happy smokes to everybody. It's spring. Go outside. Look at some flowers. You know, it could always be worse. Actually, it's so much worse for so many people right now. You know, in this modern world, you know, it's more common to have anxiety and to be stressed out than to not. But, you know, turn off all the noise of the world occasionally. You only have one life to live. You don't have do-overs. Be a good person. Treat everybody with respect and dignity and kindness, because you don't know what they're going through. You can never assume. Yeah. So have a nice rest of your week. And thanks for watching.